From Upper Michigan Source, this is your Sports on Demand for Tuesday, November 12th. I'm Mike Ludlum. Regional volleyball semifinals across the state on Tuesday night. We'll start in Escanaba in Division 3 with Manistee and Calumet, and this one could not have been much closer. In fact, we're going to pick this up in set number 4. Copper Kings lead 2-1, and Kayla Muth of Manistee will put that one down. And the caps off a 16-0 run for the Emeralds. They lead 22-8. Emily McDaniel with the roof, and Manistee wins the fourth set 25-11. Let's go to number 5. Molly Larson serving for Calumet. Erin Labar is looking for Jeannie Chartier, but Madison Peterlin will get her fingertips on it first. Copper Kings start with a 4-0 lead. Next, Lena Smith will get a block for Manistee. And things are looking a little better for the green and white. Christy Karanen with the serve. Nobody says they have it, so that is a Copper Kings point. They're up 6-4. Jump ahead a few points. Labar for McDaniel, and we're tied at 11. Match point, Labar serving, Karanimi setting, but Peterson's kill attempt goes a little bit long. No, I don't think the ball was hit by anybody. Manistee won the final set 15-13. And the match 3-2.
Set 3, we jumped out to a lead, but then we let Calumet come back on us. And so we built up a little bit of momentum in the end of the third set. Heading into the fourth set, we knew that we needed to win that to turn the corner and give us a chance at set 5. It was back and forth. It was all about putting our serves in and passing the ball well, and then tough net play. And I'm really proud of my team for doing all of those things.
Emily McDaniel led the Emeralds with 12 kills. Lena Smith had 27 digs. Manistee will host Traverse City St. Francis Thursday at 6 o'clock. The Gladiators easily won their regional semifinal 3-0. Over in Division 4, Kearney NATO taking on Mid-Peninsula in the first regional semifinal. Pick it up in set number 1. Mid-Pen's Cameron Crosdale will get it to Allison Lancourt for the point for the orange and white. For the Wolves, Haley Ernest sets. Taylor Kesh puts it down. She had 21 kills in this match. We move on. Mid-Penn's Daisy Anglin will set it over to Kennedy Anglin. Taps it off the block and good. For Kearney NATO, Zoe Papour will set Haley Ernest, and Sandra Bolton will take care of it from there. More from the green and gold. Taylor Kesh serves, and Mid-Penn cannot get that one going back in the right direction. And even though Kennedy Anglin will get this point, Kearney NATO won the match 3-0. So Kearney NATO is in the regional final against either Wakefield Marinisco or Jeffers. First set action here. For the Cardinals, Carly Jan, Anola Miskovich, and she puts it on the sideline for the point. Jump ahead a few. For the Jets, Lily Turner, Brenna Hill, Marissa Nordstrom gets that one to drop just before hitting the back line. 19-12 Jets. Next point, Emma Augustine, Enola Miskovich to Carly Jan with a cross-court kill. Cardinals back within 19-13. The rally continues. Allie Goodman, Carly Jan, another kill. She had 4 in a row. Wakefield Marinisco closes within 19-17, but then Jeffers closes the door. Mara Piedla had a couple straight points. Jets went on to win the set 25-17, and they won the match 3-1. So it's Jeffers and Kearney NATO for the regional title Thursday night at Westwood High School. Meanwhile, in another Division 4 regional, Onaway defeated Pelston 3-0, Rudyard over Pickford 3-0, and the two winners will meet there for the regional final, with the winner of that match taking on the winner of the Westwood Regional. To Division 2, Kingsley and Escanaba. This is Escanaba's first appearance in a regional. First set did not go well. Austin DeWeese with the kill. She will continue her career at Central Michigan University. That's not a good sign for Escanaba, wearing the orange in the far court. Nicole Kameen had 14 kills. Escanaba leads the second set 9-5 after losing the first. And a nice over-the-shoulder point there by Cooper. Escanaba ended up leading 13-9. Kingsley called a timeout. Caitlin Stahlborger puts this one away, but the Stags are just too good and too talented. Brittany Bauman puts one right down the sideline. Kingsley won the second set 25-20 and the match 3-0. So Kingsley and Cadillac will meet in the regional final Thursday at Gaylord. The NMU Wildcats and Alaska Nanooks are tied for second place in the Western Collegiate Hockey Association standings heading into this weekend series at the Barrie Event Center. The Wildcats are 4-0 in league play. Alaska is 4-2. Both have 12 points, 3 points behind first place Minnesota State. Wildcats head coach Grant Bertolini says this week is about his team because a number of things still need to be corrected no matter how good the opponent is.
It's about cleaning up those areas that we've talked about continually for the last 6 games. It's about getting back to the level of like, here's us. And this is how the Wildcats are going to play every night. If you beat us and you get over that bar, good for you. We've just been too inconsistent. So if we can play to this level and that we're pleased with and our opponent, and this weekend it's Alaska gets over that bar, good for them. You know, they've shown that they can though. They've beaten Penn State, they've beaten Arizona State, they swept Tech. So they're obviously a much improved team.
Nanooks coach Eric Largent was hired in late April of 2018. Alaska lost to NMU in the first round of last season's playoffs. Face-off Friday, 7 o'clock, Saturday, 6 p.m. Michigan Tech visits Lake Superior State this weekend, 7:07, both nights at Taffy Abel Arena. To basketball, Michigan Tech senior forward Kyle Monroe has been named the GLIAC North Division Player of the Week, and I just realized I skipped the story. Thank you. The Green Bay Packers say Zeke Bratkowski, the quarterback who backed up Bart Starr during the team's 1960s dynasty, has died at his Florida home. He was 88. The Packers Hall of Famer was a quarterback in Green Bay from 1963 through 68 and again in 71. One of Bratkowski's most notable performances came in relief of an injured Star back in 1965, a 13-10 overtime playoff win over the Baltimore Colts that sent the Packers to the title game against Cleveland. They beat the Browns for what would have been the first of 3 straight championship seasons, and Bratkowski played briefly in both Super Bowl wins in the 2 years that followed. Bratkowski was a star at the University of Georgia before starting his career with the Chicago Bears. Again, Zeke Bratkowski was 88 years old. Michigan Tech senior forward Kyle Monroe has been named the GLIAC North Division Basketball Player of the Week. Monroe helped lead the Huskies to a pair of wins over McKendree and Lewis on the opening weekend of the season. Monroe averaged 26 points per game with a weekend high of 29 in the 78-73 victory at McKendree. He also had his first double-double of the season, 10 rebounds and 23 points in the 63-54 triumph over Lewis. Monroe also combined for 19 rebounds, 5 assists, and 4 steals, while making 16 of 19 free throws in the 2 games. For the second straight year, Katie Edelamaki of Ferris State has been selected to compete in the National Division II Championships for cross country. Edelamaki is a senior from Westwood High School, and she was among the national qualifiers from the Midwest region, and she'll be taking part in the race Saturday, November 23rd, in Sacramento, California. She finished 11th in the regional that took place at Angel Mounds in Evansville, Indiana. The United States Track and Field and Cross Country Coaches Association has named Michigan Tech head coach Jake Isaacson the Midwest Region Men's Coach of the Year. It's the second time Isaacson has received the Midwest Region Coach of the Year honor after being named the Women's Coach of the Year in 2018. In Isaacson's third year as coach, his teams finished second at the regional championships, qualifying them for the Nationals, which will take place in Sacramento, California on November 23rd at the Hagen Oaks Golf Course. That sounds like something out of Harry Potter. Meanwhile, NMU's Andre Zak has been named the GLIAC Men's Swim and Dive Athlete of the Week for the second time this season. Zak won 3 events in Saturday's meet with the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. He was first in the 1,000 freestyle. The junior from the Rudolfo of the Czech Republic took the 200 butterfly as well as the 500 freestyle as NMU went on to win. In hockey, Manistee native Tristan Ashbrook scored his first collegiate goal over the weekend for Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, better known as RPI. The 5'11", 175-pound forward connected at home in the second period of a 2-1 loss to top 10 Clarkson in an East Coast Athletic Conference game. Ashbrook spent the past 2 seasons with the Lincoln Stars of the United States Hockey League. RPI visits Princeton this weekend. In case you have not heard, Packers fans, the game against San Francisco in 2 weeks will be flexed to TV6 starting at 7 o'clock with the pregame show. So Packers 49ers on TV6 November 24th.